Hello, guys. Welcome to day two of the Kids Weekend Code Lab. I'm Kosi and your web developer. So, we're going to be learning theme and customization. So, our objectives are what are themes, appearance, and themes. We're going to customize our site identity, the title, the tagline, the logo. We're going to change background, colors, and layout. Then we'd also pick a theme and personalize it. So first, what are themes? Themes define your website's visual design and layout. They are how your website looks. So it's basically just how your website looks, the design of your website. Then these are image of themes. This is an example of a theme. Then this is also another example of a theme. It's a very simple theme that has pictures, text, buttons, and then text again and buttons on the right. So now, types of themes. There is the block theme. The block theme uses the latest and greatest editor in WordPress. It gives you control over your site design and layout. So the block theme majorly gives you a full control. Like you're able to change anything you want on your design. Then the classic theme has limited customizations. You can change some things using the classic theme. Why themes? Themes help your site look fun, smart, or cool. You can add colors to your theme. You can change the font of your theme. You can also change the layout of your theme. So where to find themes? You go to appearance. As you can see in this picture here, you go to appearance on the dashboard. Then you would see the option themes and you'd click on it. So what is appearance? Appearance, it refers to a section in the dashboard that allows you control how your website looks. It's just a section in the dashboard that you're able to use and change the looks of your website. It has the themes and customize or editor option like we saw in that image. What to consider when choosing a theme? First, you consider the design of the theme. You check if this is what you want. You check the design of the theme. If this is something you like, if it's what you want for your website. You can also check the theme layout, how the contents of the theme is arranged, how structured and everything on the theme is. Then how it looks on other devices. You can also check out how it looks on other devices. You can click and check for other devices. How to pick a theme. First, you look for one that you like. Then you use the preview button to see the theme before you activate it. So now let's choose a theme. So I'm going to go over to our WordPress. I'm already logged on to the WordPress. So we'll go to appearance here and click on themes. So just wait for it to bring out themes for us. Then we'll search for a block theme because we want to use a block theme. Then we could look for anyone that is free. Okay, so that one. We could just filter it and we just filter it here for free themes. So these are the free themes. So let's check this out. So now we're going to click on the preview button. So this is how this thing is. It has the navigation bar here with the header. Then this is the first layout with this image and text here. Then there are other images here with a button here. Then this is how the footer looks. So if we like it, we would leave it. Then we can check for how it looks on other devices by clicking on this desktop. You can check how it looks on tablets. You could also check how it looks on phones. So this is how it looks on phone. So since we are okay with it, we'll close this and click on activate. So now we'll go back to our slide. Now we've chosen a theme. So now the next thing we're going to learn is customizing themes. So you could click on customize site, or you go to appearance, then click on customize or editor option. That is, you could click on this. After you've activated it, you'll see this button. Or you could go back to the dashboard, click on appearance and you click editor, or it could be customized here. So what you can change your site identity, you can change the colors, you can change background, you can change layout. So site identity, there are details that describes your site. They basically tell us what your site is all about. It includes your site title, your site tagline, your site logo, and it can be changed through the customize or editor option. So what is site title? Is the name of your website, and an example is Poppy's World. You just what your website is like is the name of that website you want to create. So whatever name you want to give your website, that's what you write as your site title. What is site tagline? Site tagline is a short phrase or sentence that tells what your site is about. Example is everything about puppies. So if you want to create a site about puppies, your site tagline will be everything about puppies, or all you need to know about puppies, or just anything telling us what your site is about. What is site logo? Site logo is an image or an icon that represents your brand. So it could be this icon, it could be an image or whatever you want it to be, just telling us what represents your brand. So now, in editing themes, you need to know that on the right is a live view of the theme. Then on the left is a menu to access styles, patterns, templates. Then if you want to edit, you can click on the right side. If you want to go back, you could go to, if you want to go back to the dashboard, you could click on the logo. Then the block inserter is used to add any block of choice. The list view helps you see all the blocks in the theme in an organized manner. Then the block settings shows all the settings of a block. So we'll see this in an image. So this is the left side that has a menu, and then the right side where you could see like a live view of your theme. So if you want to go back, if you click on this logo here, this WordPress logo here, to go back, then this is an image of the list view, and list view shows all the blocks on your theme. So there is the header, the group, the footer, anything that is on your theme, you will see it here. Then if you also want to go back here, you can click on this logo. This is the block inserter. You could add anything by clicking on this. You could add any block. We already know that this is the undo and the redo buttons. Then this is your block settings. Here to just show you all the settings on the particular block that you selected. So anything you selected, this is where you're going to see it. here. It also shows some templates how you want it to be like. Then styles panel, it's a menu that helps you make your website look fun and unique. So with styles panel, you can just design your website, to design that theme, you can edit the theme using the styles panel, and it includes typography, there is background, there is colors and layout. So this is an image of the styles panel. So it's on this left hand side. If you click on this, you see all the styles you could change. You could style typography, then there is colors, background, shadows, layouts. Now let's look at what is inside styles panels. So we said typography. What does typography mean? It means how your letters look. It's just basically your handwriting. It could be anything, anyhow you want your text or your letters to look. And it includes font, your font size, your line height. Your font size is just how big or how small you want it to be. Line height is like the height of like the lines. Then letter spacing is like space between the letters. Letter case is uppercase, lowercase, so you don't want it to be anyone at all. Then there is background. Background is your website walls. It could be a picture behind everything on your site. It's just like on your site now, you could add a picture on the background. That's just what background is all about. Then there is colors. Colors now, it changes how things look and feel. Like change the colors of some things. You could add colors to your text. You could add them to your links. You could add them to your buttons. Now, layout, this is how big your website parts are and how much space is around them. It includes your content width. It's just width to the content, like when you give the width, when you give your content width, then there's also padding, that is internal spacing. There is block spacing, that is just space between blocks. Now, let's go and style our theme. So we'll go back to our WordPress and click on customize site. So now this is the menu we're going to see once we click on it. And then this is the live preview of our theme. So we'll click on styles and see typography. So now if we want to style anything here, let's say text, want to style the text down on this theme, we click on the text. You could change the font of the text. Could give it this Korea Prime. Then we could change the font size to medium or large. So click here to see it. You can see that the font size and everything have changed. So we could go back to the styles and leave it at medium. Then we could also change it here. We could make it bold if you want it to be bold. If you don't want it to be bold, you can make it to be light or regular. You could give it line height. You can add line height if you want. But we don't want that, so we're going to leave it where it is. We'll go and click on it to see how it looks. So we'll just undo this because we do not want it to be looking like this. Okay, so guys, this pop-up here, like saying your site includes premium styles. means that we'd have to upgrade to the premium plan for us to style the theme, or we could just remove the styles for now. So now let's talk about, we already know what site title is. We're just going to edit our site title. You could go to this list view and look for it there. So it's in the header. So we'll click on this content. It should be somewhere here. Okay. So it's here. So edit it now. And we can write what will be our site title. Let's see. Awesome as. So once you're done with that, you can also just come here because we want to add a site tagline. You can do add after. Then you can just type this and type site tagline. So our site tagline will be fun drawings. I be fun, let's say fun art drawn by a kid. So you can also come here and do add before to add our site logo. So don't know, I don't think I really have a logo here, but I'll just show you. If you want to add it, you can select files here from and add it from your computer. So whatever you have, you can just click it and add. Or if it's already on your computer, you can find it here. But then there is none. This is not the logo. So we'll just close this and remove the site logo for now. Then you can check out the block settings that we learned. So here we can see the content width and the wide width of this block that we selected here. You can also see the image, the left, the percent, and then the top, the percent it has. It's always good to have an alternative text inside. Then we can also remove this image. Let's just, if we want to upload from our system, we can click this, whatever image we have, we'll add it there, but we don't have an image here. So you can also click on reset and select add media. Then, okay, you can also add it from your system. So I think I'll just click this, let something just be there. Okay, I'm not allowed to upload this file type. That means the file is not the exact one for it. Or it's basically the same thing. Let's see this. Let's see. For my alternative text, you can just say girl holding a girl. Let's just leave it at a girl. Say this. Okay, but it's not showing very well. Means we'd have to really edit the image before we add it here. So we can also change the text that is written here. You just highlight it, delete it, and add. Um, let's see, ads. Let's just say fun ads. Um, Heading. Fun ads. So here we can give it a different kind of heading. We can give it heading 1. You can give it heading 2, heading 3, depending on whatever you want. You can also come and align it here. And align it to take the wide width or to take a full width. So just leave it at none. You can also align the text. You can align the text to center or right. So leave it at center. Then you can make it bold, but you have to highlight it first. I think it's already bold, so no need to make it bold again. And also italize it, but we don't want that, so we'll remove it. Then can also come here and add a link if you want it to be a link, but we do not want that here. So you can also change the images here. You click on replace and reset. So to get an image from photos or Google, all these pixel photos, you can just click on reset, then select image, then you click on pixels free photos. So I'm going to search for arts. Then I can just add this. So for us to remove this text that I came with, we just click on this to remove caption. Then we can do this for other ones. So we just search for arts here. Let's select this and then remove the caption. We'll do the same thing here. So we search for ads and pick anyone that we like. So go for, let's just click this. Click on select and remove the caption. Then you can also come and edit this if you want. Can I give this a name? I'll just give this at one, the first at or at one. Give this at two and at three. The same thing here. So you can also come here, edit the text. You can legit just style, edit anything you want to edit on this your team. So that is that. Let's just edit this text. Or rather, we can even delete this whole thing because I don't think I'll be needing it. So we can go to our list view, and so this is where it is this testimonial. You can just click on the three buttons here and delete it. So if we want to add it back, we can easily go back to undo the action we just did. Then we can also remove this image here. Let's see to give us an image. So look for ads again. And just click on anything. So let's click on this. Remove the caption and then edit the text here. We can say ads 4. Then we say that it's a mixture of colors. Then could give it a price if you want to sell. Since we're going to be selling it, we can give it a price of 400. Then come here and edit this. We say this as the big the mood of I don't know anything. Just leave it at this. Or let's say that depicts the mixture of colors like yellow, blue, red, and green. So this is how to edit your theme. You just click on whatever it is you want to edit, and you could also use the block inserter to add anything you want to add. You can add a text to whatever it is you want to edit. Like you want to edit, let's say now you want to edit this place. You could click on it, and the paragraph you want to add, you click on it. If it's a heading, whatever thing you want to add, you could come down and add it. Then as we go further, we'll see how to use the other things on the block inserter. Then let's go to colors. So we could edit palettes by clicking on these colors, and then we'll now go to edit palettes. Then we could click on these different palettes here. If we want our site, our theme rather, to have these colors, once you click on it, you see that it's already taking effect, it's already changed to the color palette that you want it to be. If you click on any one you want, you could also come here and add whatever it is you want to add. Whatever color you want to add, you can just come here and add it. If you want to remove it here. So I'm not going to add anything, so I'm just going to remove this. Then you can you can change the color of your text. You give it this color, so your text will be this color. you could clear if you don't want it to be that. You could also do it to your background, your link, your captions. So that is that for colors. Then for background, you could add an image to your site. That's just what background is all about. You could come here, add a background image. So I'll just show you how it's going to look, but I wouldn't want that on my site. You can already see that the image is visible. You can see it's behind these things. So I'll just undo that because it's not fine. Then let me undo this first. Okay. Then you could go to your layout, and if you want to give your theme, if you want to give it more spacing, if you want to add padding to it, you could add it here. If you want to give the space, like spaces between blocks, you could increase the block spacing. You could also give your content more width size, increase the width of your content. All this you can change at the layout. So that is all for now. Moving on to our next slide, would have a project for you where you pick a theme and you style the theme to your taste using what you've already learned. You style, you could change the colors, you could change the background, the layout. You could just play around with what you've learned in this lesson. Thank you. And our next class will be learning posts and pages, content creation, and other things.